Nvidia's RTX 5080 arrived with a thud, offering only a marginal performance improvement over the previous generation and selling out within minutes of releasing. It's been hard to justify spending up for Nvidia's second-tier flagship. Thankfully, the list of the best graphics cards is long, and there are some excellent RTX 5080 alternatives to keep in mind. What's up, guys? Charles here. Number 3, AMD's last-gen flagship RX 7900 XTX is still a monster of a GPU, packing a hefty 24 gigabytes of memory and plenty of grunt to run demanding games at 4K. Compared to the RTX 5080, it's also about 10% slower, but it depends on the game you look at. In demanding ray tracing scenarios like Alan Wake 2, the RX 7900 XTX is as much as 40% slower than the RTX 5080. That's only true in games that heavily lean on ray tracing, however. For instance, in Resident Evil 4, the RX 7900 XTX and RTX 5080 post basically identical results. In games without ray tracing, the RX 7900 XTX looks even more attractive, often beating the RTX 4080 Super and sometimes getting close to the RTX 5080. Number 2, the RTX 5070 Ti isn't a great graphics card, but given how prices are for GPUs right now, it's an option to consider over the RTX 5080. The RTX 5080 and RTX 5070 Ti aren't too far apart in raw performance. The RTX 5070 Ti is about 10% to 15% slower on average, with the numbers shifting depending on the specific game. That said, the real reason to go with the RTX 5070 Ti is MFG, particularly in demanding ray tracing games like Black Myth, Wukong, and Cyberpunk 2077. The difference in performance between the RTX 5080 and RTX 5070 Ti becomes irrelevant once you tick on MFG. It's not available in every game, but if you're interested in upgrading your GPU specifically to enable MFG, the RTX 5070 Ti is a serviceable vessel for the feature. Number 1. Every PC gamer seems to want AMD's RX 9070 XT. Given the disappointing release of the RTX 5070, the RX 9070 XT has become the de facto 4K option under $1,000. It has a list price of just $600, which is very attractive. If you want to upgrade immediately, you can justify spending a bit over list price. The RX 9070 XT performs about as well as the RTX 5070 Ti, and with a bit of tweaking, it can even get close to the RTX 5080. I wouldn't recommend spending over $750 for the card, however, although that's still a large jump over the list price. That's the MSRP of the RTX 5070 Ti. That's it for today's video. Do consider subscribing for all the latest content on gaming. And as always, I'll see you at the next one. Peace out.